brothers and sisters, and friends, and I see some enemies. In fact, I think we'd be fooling ourselves if we had an audience this large and didn't realize that there were some enemies present.
So back to my original question, is jurisdiction one of the elements of the code violations here today?
Why do you keep talking about a code violation as if you're sure one happened?
Because that's what the script said.
The
script
All right.
and
the script's a little wrong with me in that respect, then, but that's okay. It's a minor point. Alleged code violations? How about that? Does it say alleged in there, or are you?
Let me see if I can find where it says that at the top somewhere.
Or I just like allegations instead of everything else.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, because like if you say the crime, you're talking about like something as if it was real, and I don't like even doing that. It's kind of like bad to me. I dislike the mental process behind it. Maybe the words wouldn't be horrible, and the judge probably wouldn't pounce on them or anything, but I dislike like the thinking that causes. That the attitude that I have is he's just spouting some bullshit. You know what I mean? And that's it. End of that. It's not. I don't want to talk about the crime, the code violation.
Yeah,
because there is, a unicorn.
Yeah, my take on the choice of those words, my speculation, anyways, is that it has to do with pointing the finger at the fact that it's not a law, simply just a code, okay. Which is kind of maybe.
It's a difference with a distinction without a difference to me, but that's okay. I don't have a huge objection. All I'm doing is saying our mental process is when we say the crime and stuff like that, it puts it into our heart a little bit, and I don't like that. I don't want that in my head. I want it to be that guy's bullshit, not the crime. You know what I mean? I want to see these allegations as being words out of that asshole's mouth rather than something that's in my heart. But that's the only objection I have, is that when I'm referring to the crime or the violation or whatever it is, I don't like the effect it has on my own psyche. I would prefer to really view it as, that's the prosecutor. These are his assertions, and that other guy is his judge. And that's how I really want to view things, really getting it at arm's length a little bit,
Yeah, well, I guess it's true. I can see the perspective that I'm speaking of it matter-of-factly, as if it's like this did occur.
Yeah.
Like these code it's almost like is jurisdiction one of the elements of these code violations which have occurred?
Yeah, right. That's kind of how it sounds to me, and that's kind of how my heart takes it a little bit when I say it that way or when I hear it,
So code violation's fine as long as I just insert alleged before.
Yeah, that's fine. That puts it at arm's length in my mind, In my heart and in my mind, when I say it that way, my mind keeps it a little bit more distant, and I like that. Not that I feel that the judge would adjust to it. Maybe the judge will, though. Because, again, I'm doing the same thing in his mind as I'm doing in my own, And that's the only reason. And it's not really like I'm expecting that the transcript's going to look one way or the other on that. I'm just trying to create a narrative here,